Alright, the build I'm progressing is a PvP Vesperian build with Reaper Bell, Star Kindred, and I'm going to go for Black Diver most likely. Here are the stats if anyone wants to copy the build. I'm going 100 medium because damage, most outcome, which is just really good. 50 fortitude for reinforced talents and reinforce. 50 strength for obviously Star Kindred and Spine Cutter and concussion and all the good shit. 25 agility for condition, since you need advanced card and condition is a good one. 40 intelligence, because I mean overthrown damage just gives you more damage in general. Mostly good for PvE, but I mean it's gonna help a lot. 35 willpower, because I want some sanity if I'm gonna gank in like depths to a boss raid or something, and probably for some cards as well. 25 charisma for mostly the, for example, let me see here. I'm using 24 charisma because of like charisma cast and tough love. They're both really good cards to have. Not only do they charm your opponent and do more damage and reduces damage to yourself, it's just better in general. And then I'm going for more of a bleed build, but not in general, but I'm like going for good bleed. 6 vitality, 6 proficiency, because I mean more damage, more health, it's just better in general. Going for like over 500 health if it's possible. Probably is though. Boons, for example, I have 2 boons because I want to progress faster, so I'm going out of Didact because I'm not going Adder this time. So I'm going out of Didact and Scrapper. Scrapper to get my perfect build, and Vegetarian as a flaw because I'm not going Carnivore, and Vegetarian is just easy. Obvious because I mean it's kind of a worthless flaw in my opinion. That really doesn't help anything, so it's fine. Now for the talents. In Video Swordsman, I'm going Speed Demon, Blade Dancer, Spinning Swordsman, and Beer Trap. They're all good cards in general for PvP. Speed Demon is a needed card. Blade Dancer is pretty good because it removes your roll cooldown after hit, which is really insanely good if you're going for combos. Otherwise than that, Scuba Runner for health, nothing else really from that. Blood Insane goes for that, 5 health. Condition Runner, you need Endurance Runner, you need all of the alley cats. Either way, Overthrown Dam, as I said before, more damage. Reinforced talents, Return to Dark is needed on every single non-attunement because you take less damage from mantras. It's just really good. Plight Awakening, because what happens if you are like gank people and then you actually somehow, if you die, you get up again, you have 50% of your max HP. It's just, you win. What can I say? You might get a clutch. Perishing Knockout, because why not? Ready or Not. Armor Conserver, because you don't want to lose your armor quick. Berserker, because of the 20% defense after knocking enemy. For example, if you're boss raiding, it's really good. Ether Blade, Nullifying Clarity, Ether Observation, and Charge Return are all good Ether added cards to get your Ether back so you can spam mantras. Charmcaster cards, I've already said that. Butterfly, you need Swift Rebound and Evasive Expert. You obviously need Health Pack, that's 10 free health, it's really good. The natural armor cards are needed as well, take less damage when your armor is broken. If that happens, if you're in a big boss raid, then yeah, it's just good to have. Fast play and light speed reflexes are also really good to have. For example, you just get more speed boost of parrying, which is just really good. Light speed reflexes just gives you a brief auto parry, which is also really good. Hard read, you only need 20 intelligence for this, so it's pretty good to take up if you can. I mean, if you hit them while you're using a feint, you can daze them, which is really good. Bulldozer is just needed. Unwavering Resolve, you get your enemy punishes your posture less, it's just better. Warrior's Spite for the heals, Fresher Claws, clearly you do more pen. Old Dabs are hard, health, observation, and safety dance. Here's like, you could go for Ghost here, but then you're gonna have to put more points into agility. So for the agility instead of like 25, and put like less in willpower. So for me personally, I would like to go observation, since Ghost isn't really that needed in PvP in my opinion. And safety dance is just, I mean, higher dodge frames, what can I say, it's just better. Either that, Duelist. Concussion, Spine Cutter, Spine Cutter, Strong Stern, and Duelist Dance. These are all needed cards, they just either do more damage, get extra hits, or you can concuss your opponent, which is really good. Exoskeleton, obviously needed, to the finish, also obviously needed. Shepherd's Regalia is debatable, but I usually would like to take it, because it's like, I mean, 1.5 posture damage is pretty good. Especially if you're going heavy. I'm not going heavy though, but if you're going heavy, you should definitely pick this up. Wyvern's Claw. more damage. What can I say? These are, now we're going to like the unit hook. Everyone's gaze is just, I mean, if you're running layer 2, if you're just getting some good loot for yourself, then yeah, you need them. This you get from levels. Showstoppers needed because the days you can do. Matador, hyper armor. If you find like a Hydra hubris, just spam hyper armor. It's just kind of cancer. So I mean, it's gonna help you. Disbelief to get rid of the illusion magic. Re-emphasize the health. Braced, so you don't get. For example, if you're finding a Hydra hubris guy, if they block break you, it won't deal as much damage. Because let's say they do 1 bar of HP, at least you're not gonna do an entire bar. You're gonna do half a bar. It's gonna help you. Firmly planted because like slow debuffs is kind of annoying, and then obviously Starkiller and Kickoff because why the hell not? For the weapons, I'm going Serpent's Edge. It's debatable. You can go Shadow Katana if you want, but me personally, I like Serpent's Edge a lot more because of the looks of it. I don't know. It's just, in my opinion, better. And Nemesis because I just like the critical you get. It's just, in my opinion, one of my favorite ones. And here are the rings I'm going for: Strength, Intelligence, Willpower, and Charisma. Well, yeah, more damage. It's just better in general. Well, that's it. That's how the build is gonna be. So yeah, good luck creating this build for yourself. If you don't want to, if you want to give me tips or anything, be sure to comment down below. But yeah, I'm going to progress this build. This is going to be the intro of it. So yeah.